All right, boys, back at it again. Back at it a fucking good guy. From my week break, I was lazy. I mean, there's nothing else to say. We talked about on the podcast that our dad had COVID, so we didn't do that one downstairs. But this one I do up in my room anyway. I got on Pelicans Clippers in the background. So yeah, showdown last week was lazy, and because of that, Steelers lost in pathetic fashion, and Ohio State proceeded to get their ass ran in Monday night. So I'm back at it again. Now as a unbiased spectator for the entirety of these playoff games here. I'm just gonna give you the predictions and then talk about last week's games briefly. Whatnot, hootie dotties. Baltimore finally beating Tennessee, getting the monkey off the back, containing Henry enough. Lamar going off. Just let him cook, man. Just let that let stuttering that let Russ cook shit. He been cooking nothing but turnovers and L's past half of the season. God bless him. We'll talk about that on the AFC side, but yeah, just let Lamar do what he does, man. All right, there's no reason to force him to try and be this fucking Chad Pennington like quarterback. Whatever the fuck they're trying to do, just get back to the basics. Get the running game established. Do what they do. When they're doing it, of course, they're facing a Buffalo team who looked kind of sloppy. Colts game. Some could say the Colts shoulda, coulda, woulda won that game if it wasn't for dumb mistakes, as Philip Rivers does. All right, it's not really just the Chargers that choke and do all this shit. Philip Rivers, man, it's he let's say he was big parts of all those losses. Let's just say, and now he's doing the exact same shit in Indianapolis. He needs to retire, but I got Buffalo in this one. I think they're just the better team right now, and I think they can get back to what they should be doing, even though they fucking won against the Colts. It's not like they lost or nothing, but it looked a little close for comfort there. But the Colts still fought hard in their inevitable chokings that they did here. But we got the Chiefs and the Browns now. Browns coming off of probably the best one of their fucking history since like winning AFC champ or the AFL championships. Like I said, embarrassing my Steelers, 49-38, I believe, or 48-37. I know it was an 11-point game, but yeah, man, they had a great scheme going in. They're motivated, and the Steelers are just a fucking abomination, underachievers to no end. They fucking ever since the Washington game, y'all have seen it. I've seen it. They lost their heart. Uh, I guess they really wanted to be undefeated, because after that they're like, fuck it, we're gonna win just a game after that and lose one and done. Defense looked uninspired, looked out of place. Offense, again, Randy Fichtner needs to get the fuck out of here. Ben's old ass needs to get out of here. Pouncey's old ass needs to get out of here. There's going to be a lot of changes for the Steelers team. It's going to be interesting to see. I'm kind of looking forward to it because this is the first time that there's uncertainty, and there's going to be a lot of moves and whatnot potentially. So I'm kind of excited for it to see what we're going to get, who we're going to get, and probably complain if it's people I don't like. But yeah, man, Browns came off even without Stefanski. They had a good game plan, clearly, that they were ready to work with. This is the football podcast, guy. That they're ready to establish. As my brother comes in here, wrong podcast, you fucking clown. But that being said, Kansas City's just too much. I mean, even with how the Browns looked against us, their pass defense let Ben throw for 500 yards. So I just don't see any team beating the Chiefs right now, at least to the Super Bowl, if that. So I got Kansas City winning this one. Browns, if they limit possessions and have a great run game, that's going to be their only way to win. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think they're going to keep it somewhat close, at least till halftime. Second half, we'll see. Okay, Tampa and New Orleans now. Tampa is coming off of a win, a very is what it is win against the who the fuck did they play? Oh yeah, the Washington football team. But yeah, and Tyler Heineke, he was looking pretty good for the eighth string quarterback out of Old Dominion. Gave him a game, Brady, just too much for him, And then the Saints coming off of a win against the Bears. That was one of the boringest fucking games. The Bears they should be fucking ashamed of themselves for making us sit through that, and then the telecast that they put on Nickelodeon. Kids could have been watching SpongeBob, fucking what are other shows on Nick?
Outhouse.
Any other show than that bullshit. They have to be forced to watch Mitch Trubisky do jack shit. Goddamn shame.
Didn't they hear somebody cussing? What the fuck?
Yeah, Cordero Patterson just cusses right on live Nickelodeon TV, right in front of the refs, and then on Twitter he acted like it wasn't him. Like, nigga, we have video evidence of you.
You were caught in 4K.
On the 8K. I saw the memes 8K. But yeah, boring. Tampa Bay swept the series and they damn near blew them out both times. But believe it or not, I got Tampa winning this one. I just think they're in a better role right now, and it's hard to beat a team 3 times in a year. So I think that Brady and AB now fully being an offense, especially with Mike Evans hurt, or his lingering injuries he's had all fucking year. I just don't trust Drew Brees, old ass. Again, one of the 18 old quarterbacks that need to give it up.
Still watching Netflix.
And yeah, why are you turning this on while I'm doing the podcast?
I'm not turning
Fuck
it
is
on,
wrong
I'm
with you,
just
guy?
setting it up, guy.
Fuck is wrong with you, guy? So yeah, I got Tampa Bay in the upset. Then probably the game of the week for me, the one I'm most interested in, is the LA Rams and the Green Bay Packers. Fucking Packers guy Aaron Rodgers on a bye week, so we get to see the Rams who beat. Ironically enough, as I say, it's hard to beat a team 3 times a year. The Rams who swept the Seahawks. Sorry, Eric, but Russell was again not cooking shit. DK was crying on the sidelines. So you want to force feed it to a guy who's not even your best receiver on the team. Yes, I said it. Hot takes galore. Tyler Lockett's better, people. Watch the tape. But, yeah, and then they have no run game, no pass game. The Rams defense is legit. They got all pros, Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey. So it's going to be a fun matchup to see. To see the best corner against the best receiver, in my eyes, in the league this year. This year, Devontae Adams against Jalen Ramsey. That's going to be a cute contest. I'll tell you what. Rams, if they can establish the run, I could see them winning this game. Don't let Goff fuck it up, as much as he can or cannot. I kind of want to really pick the Rams, but it's in Green Bay. It's gonna be cold, frigid. I'm gonna roll with Rodgers for now, and it'd be Rodgers Brady. NFC Championship game, and then Chiefs Bills, which would be more interesting. So yeah, boys, that's been the divisional round of your boy King Kaleb here, back at it again. Catch us on the Flippity Flop on the Real Podcast. I'm out this